hearing Ace of Spades, it was like this weird moment. And of course, a lot of people have talked about Motorhead. It was that weird moment where you knew this other thing was happening, I guess, punk, but you didn't know what it was because it felt so different. And in many ways, Motorhead was kind of the gateway drug for, I think, a lot of the alternative people to connect metal to punk to, you know, whether it was Nirvana or Mudhoney or something like that. There's this kind of connective tissue there. But Lemmy was sort of the translator on that. And there's a cool thing. I was listening the other day, Lyle Tolhurst, who was the original drummer, keyboard player for The Cure, and Budgie, who was the drummer of Susan the Banshees. They were talking about hanging out with Lemmy back in the 70s and 80s, and how Lemmy was always around all the punk and alternative bands, and how he was the one figure that like never made them feel weird for not playing heavy music. And he would always sort of tell them, hey, I like what you're doing, keep going. So even then, these guys, like, imagine they're playing like post-punk goth music, and there's Lemmy at the bar telling them, you're all right, you know, keep going. So he was that guy where he really embraced music across every genre. And I think you can hear that in Motorhead. And that's why some of the great bands, Iron Maiden comes to mind, you know, it was those other influences that expanded what metal became and is.